Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Paterson. And I believe that I'm wearing the appropriate colors today, orange and blue. Are there any Eastside ghosts here today with us? Are there any New York Knicks fans here with us? Only problem is this tie is a New York Mets tie. Are there any Mets fans here? Okay. I heard crickets, yeah. And he's got a Boston Red Sox hat and he still clapped. But wait a minute, most importantly, are there any Rory Sparrow fans here today? Yes! I am a Rory Sparrow fan. He is an Eastside High School Hall of Famer. In fact, he is an inaugural inductee into the Eastside High School Hall of Fame. He is a Villanova University Hall of Famer as well. I went to Seton Hall. Sorry. The accidents do happen, sir. I'm a proud Pirate, though. He was drafted by the New Jersey Nets. But I remember him when he played for the New York Knicks. And he was one of the steadiest guards in his 12-year NBA career. If you think about it, Fred, how many people can say they played with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Patrick Ewing? Rory Sparrow played with all of those legends. And he's our legend here in the city of Paterson. And today, in honor of our local legend, I am proudly proclaiming that Rory Sparrow is Paterson's point guard. You got to use that one. License plate? Maybe it won't fit. Before we proceed with speeches, I want to call forward a gentleman who at one time was the lead singer of the Copacetics, now the head of security at the restored Hinchliffe Stadium. Please rise for a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner performed by Mr. Leon Moses.
This is an honor.
Yes. I didn't tell you.
We wanted to surprise you, sir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming, whose put stripes and white stars through the perilous fight? For the rampart we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night as our flag was still there. Oh, say does the Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land and of the free, yes, and the home of the brave. Let's have another round of applause for Mr. Leon Moses. When it comes to renditions of National Anthem, it's Whitney Houston, Marvin Gaye, and Leon Moses. But not in that order, Leon. At this time, we have a special friend, special guest, a gentleman who's all things recreation here in the city of Paterson. Speaking of Hall of Fame, he just got inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame here in New Jersey. The director of the Division of Recreation, our assemblyman, big Rory Sparrow fan, Benji Wimberly.
Listen, I hope that's on video. Andre saying such nice things about me. I don't know what's going on here. Am I at the right place or what? I'll treat you to Teddy's afterwards. Meet me up the street. I got you. But I mean, on behalf of myself, and I don't come to you as Assemblyman. I come to you as Benji, who, like you, As Marion just reminded me, building 9 and building 11 here in the Alabama projects, my family, a project family, and even following you footsteps of playing for Mr. Fields for the New Jersey Bank Shorties. And, either you play for the Shorties or you play for Farmland. One or the other, if you can. That's a project question, but I played for Neighborhood House too. So I went that way. But Rory, it's just a great honor. And I think I like to really represent the kids and the people of my era because you are a hero. You, Murph, Franklin Jacobs, I walked to your games when you couldn't get in games. And thank God my family knew everybody. I was able to get into every game. So I was there. So I witnessed it. I remember you guys playing in the state championship game on TV, like a channel 50 something back then, black and white. And I don't remember the team, but I remember watching the whole family, the whole neighborhood watch it. And when you went to Villanova, Rory. When you got drafted, playing with Rory. And you've led and been a trailblazer in so many ways, be it, Dwight Wilbur or Tim Thomas or all of the NBA rookies that you've mentored over decades. You are really a true hero, and you've been a humble hero because you've always come back. You've come back to School 6 with positive impact and given back in the gym. If you did your list of kids that have come through positive impact, you guys are all Hall of Famers. All of you are Hall of Famers. And the lives that you have saved, I think all of those kids would testify and say, if it wasn't for positive impact, my life would have been here. But you have created college graduates, business owners, educators. Your coaching tree for positive impact is unbelievable. Like, go back and look at the impact. Looking at Reggie Cameron now working for the Knicks, that's part of your legacy. So your legacy, Rory, is solid. It's something that nobody can ever question. And this is the real Paterson, because I tell people now, people don't understand what Paterson is. Yeah, so they got to understand that long before many other people came here and made claim to Paterson, we've been here for 6 decades, many of us, 6 decades, 6 generations of Patersonians. So Rory, this is much deserved. And all I can think every time I come up here and look at the projects, Marion, you can appreciate when they said we had a pool back here. And they said you used to get in the pool and go here. I got a slit up my back to this day where I fell, they said, because they had the aluminum siding on them pools. And that stitch is still up my back right now. And I say, that's my Alabama project show that I really from the projects. Yes, that's my tattoo. So Rory, God bless you. God bless the Sparrow family. Thank you for everything. And I think I can speak on behalf of all of us who've come behind you. God bless.
See that, Rory? We got stars and we got scars. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you touched on the work Rory's done off of the court. In fact, our next speaker is going to elaborate on what Rory's done with his foundation. And when you talk about a humble hero, he's got a humble heart too. So here with us, and we're honored to have you, is Senator Raymond Lesniak, who obviously doesn't like Villanova or Seton Hall for that matter. Look at this, look at this.
I guess I should turn this in, Rory. But there's a reason why I wore my Rutgers attire, because if we had Rory instead of Villanova, we would have won a hell of a lot more games.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, he looks like he could suit up right now. We could use another point guard, man. So I'm a proud member of the Board of Trustees of the Rory Sparrow Foundation. And I am just so honored, Rory, that you are being honored here for the work that you've done throughout your life here in Paterson. But Rory isn't satisfied with just that. He is trying to help and will be helping through his foundation underserved areas throughout the state of New Jersey, and it's just an honor for me to be able to engage in this effort as you give back to your community. Not all these guys are like that, Rory, you know that, but Rory Sparrow is the best. Congratulations, sir.
Are you rah-rah? Thank you, Senator. At least they won the Pinstripe Bowl. I was rooting for him in that, right, Coach? They keep chopping. I also want to acknowledge a young man who coached Rory in basketball, Mr. Pete Rendina. Pete, you want to say something? Okay. He's a man of few words. He's a man of action. Thank you. He said, Benji said it all. I second that. As is the custom, someone from the city beside myself would like to say a few flattering words about you, and we have a few deputy mayors with us, and I want to acknowledge Deputy Mayor Maria del Pilar Rivas, Deputy Mayor Pedro Liranzo, and on behalf of my administration, I'd like to hear from Deputy Mayor Eli Burgos. I think Eli played point guard as well.
I tried to get on one of the teams. I didn't make it. I couldn't even play with Glennie Borgman, who was the catcher with the Minnesota Twins, also a Paterson native. But I'm a Kennedy Knight. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
The mayor said you have to be tough to say things like that, but that's the way life is. And also, supporting our senator here from Rutgers University. But when you're a Patersonian, it doesn't matter where you go. You help Paterson, Paterson's going to remember you.
Right.
And certainly it does that time and time and time again. And as we're here today and we were reminiscing before about this building behind us, Lachelle Buick. And who used to work there, the biggest and best salesman that they ever had. And now that we're talking about Black History Month, and this is so apropos happening this month, a guy by the name of Bill Hicks, who became the first African-American assemblyman in the history of our 35th legislative district. So, again, Paterson doesn't forget its Patersonians. I traveled a lot in my, since I retired 14 years ago, and everywhere I go, you bump into somebody that had something to do or lived or worked in Paterson. So think about it, no matter where you go, Paterson's going to find you. You don't even have to find Paterson again. Paterson is going to find you. So, Rory, honored to be here on this special day. Your first office was over at the old City Hall Annex on Ellison Street, and I remember it because we had just vacated the office from CEDA, and we went to City Hall, and of course it became a private building since then. And of course, you never forgot Paterson. We're not going to forget you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Eli, thank you for that history lesson. Before we proceed with the man of the hour, I do want to acknowledge from the Friends of Paterson Parks, our chairman, Fred Artis. Thank you for joining us. Our library director, Corey Fleming. I just saw our public works director, Billy Rodriguez. You may have mistaken him for Giants head football coach Brian Dable. Thank you for joining us. He's right there. General Supervisor Michael G. Jackson. And I saw Coach Jimmy Salmon. Thank you for joining us as well. A round of applause for him. So, we're not going to belabor this. Right, Senator? I'm not here to filibuster. This is what we're here for, the happy homecoming for our hometown hero. And one of the things that stands out to me is Rory Sparrow's birthday. He was born on June 12th. It's considered Loving Day here in the United States. It was a famous Supreme Court case dealing with interracial marriages, Loving versus Virginia, and Love won on that one. And why is this so special to me? That's my wedding anniversary as well. So it is Loving Day in my household. And so today we're loving on Paterson's point guard, Rory Sparrow. Please rise to your feet. Paterson's point guard.
Wow. Thank you guys and everybody that came out. I want to thank Andre. I want to thank the Paterson City Council for deeming today a special day in my life. One of the things that I've always inspired to do was I wanted to enhance the quality of life wherever I went. And when I grew up in the projects, that sometimes didn't seem like an opportunity was going to come that way. But as you grow and you learn and you get greater experiences and exposures to people, things seem to have a way of working out. You know, once you have a talent and you continue to work at that talent and continue to push forward in that talent, you get an opportunity, and the question is how you're going to take advantage of it. And one of the things that I've always been, and I thank the community that raised me in the Alexander Hamilton projects, is that somebody that would always persevere. I see Michael Johnson in the audience today. And this was a guy that you guys don't know about, but he beat me 15-0 on that court, right over there.
Maybe we should name the street after him.
Maybe you should. But when he did that, it just inspired me that no one was ever going to do that again. And so I played basketball, and some of you people in the little buildings, as we used to call them, probably heard me out there bouncing the ball when I should have been asleep, but I was just trying to get.
8th floor in Building 5.
Yeah, okay. But I was trying to get better and preparing myself for that opportunity. And so as it has worked out, you know, I've been blessed by so many friends and family to get an opportunity to give back. And so when I got to the level where I could get back, and it's one of the things that I want to make sure I teach my little Brooklyn, is that, you know, when you get that age and when you can give back to what has helped you, always do that. And so that's what I've always tried to do. I've been moved to Florida, but you know, it's something about Paterson, something about New Jersey. I'm back again. I'm teaching, helping Serenity now, coaching. I got my first Pee Wee win this week. Whoa, that was a tough one. Let me let you know. But the blessings are not in accolades or awards. It's seeing those little faces, seeing the encouragement, seeing the confidence that you build in people to make a change and a difference in their lives. And with this sign, with this honor of this street, I hope every kid that goes by is inspired by somebody that started out in Building 4, didn't know where he was going, didn't know how he was going to get there, but worked with his talent, took advantage of his opportunity, and persevered. And it could be them. And I just want to again say thank you, Andre, and thank you everybody that came out today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Please, standing ovation. And so how this is going to work, Rory, we're going to have you, if you don't mind, get up on the ladder. I'll hold it, I promise. We won't let the Rutgers fan hold it. And actually have your family join us as well for the unveiling of the official new name of this street, Rory Sparrow Way. Let's do it. Rory Sparrow Way! Yes! That's all right, that's all right.
There it is. That's my name.
Sorry, Eli. Eli, were you blue? You're Kennedy Knight. Come on.
City Street Green. All right.
Love you, my brother.
Yes, yes, yes. Come on, let's go. Give it up, let's go. Yes. Rory, 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 Rory.
Hands on the coach.